Get started.
Yo, 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 yo.
It's not gonna do that. Hi guys, I see you coming in. Hi Amby. Um, it took forever to get Caden to sleep. Literally, freaking forever. He was not having it today. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna start in a minute. Tonight we are discussing dating, 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 dating. Okay. Sorry.
We'll let a few people get in first before we start.
Yes, because I'm having some technical difficulty. So I'm waiting. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Babe.
Hmm.
Um, what's that tripod? Oh, it's right here. Oh, we're starting. We're starting. We're starting. Can you tell me about more? We're starting. We're starting. We're starting. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the If You Love Me podcast. This is episode 8.
This is the one and only your boy paid in full Stackz and the lovely Mrs. AP. You all are tuning in. This is going to be a two-part segment on episode 8. So we're going to basically start it out with dating. This first part is about dating. And pretty much we have a variety of different questions that we wanted to ask you all and see what you all think about dating and, when you're in the phase of dating. So, episode 8, we're going to do rules of engagement when dating. The first topic that we want to go over is, can you have a quality date with someone with $50?
$50. Can you have a quality date? Hey, what you think? Can it be a quality date at $50? But what's quality?
Exactly. That's a good question. I personally believe that you can have a quality date with $50. But I feel like, it's just all about what phase of dating it is. Now, if you're coming out with somebody and it's your first date, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't suggest you necessarily to come outside with $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way that you can go outside with someone, or definitely to try to impress someone with only $50. Now, maybe if we were teenagers or something like that, like, 15, 16 years old
Yeah,
or
but we're not
whatever.
talking about teenagers.
But, as an adult, I feel like $50 for a first date isn't enough.
Okay, so what's the minimum for a first date? What's the minimum that you bringing out, that you paying, that you willing to pay? Not what you bringing out, what you willing to pay on the first date.
I feel like on the first date, you should bring out at least $200, maybe. I would say 100 for me and 100 for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I may order something on that menu that may be, like I said, it may be $50 by itself, but I also want to have a drink. So then my drink, it may be like $17 or something like that. So, there you go. That right there is damn near $70. So I really only got like $30 left. And if I get a dessert, then I barely have enough to tip. So the $30 right there, you know what I mean? Like, if I don't get a dessert, then that $30 I'll probably put towards, just tipping the waiter or whatever. But a nice, date that I feel like, that can go well. I say it's fair for 100 a piece.
Okay, so like $100 a piece
Yeah,
you could do on a date, but on for a first date.
yeah.
So how long before you could do a $50 date?
Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all don't even have to necessarily be in a relationship. But if y'all go out a couple times, and let's just say, for instance, this particular time we choose the movies. Now, the movies isn't that expensive. So when we talking about like tickets to a movie, it's probably like $40. So here you go. That 50
Right,
came in handy right
but
now.
what we gonna do about snacks?
Well, I mean, hey, we may bring our own, but this $50 is gonna work for
Unless
us
we go
today.
out to a matinee show, then you like $20 for tickets, and then you can spend $30, I guess, on snacks.
True. I mean,
Because
like I
if you go
said,
to an early show, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then I guess $50 could work. But if that could be, but is that a quality date? Like,
I feel
I
like the movies is definitely quality time because no, we're not necessarily talking on this date, but we get a chance to spend some personal time with each other. So I feel like for that reason, it's quality. And I mean, I feel like even the ice cream date is quality. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it's about
mean,
the
so
time. It's not about the money that we spending.
right. So I mean, you can't have quality time, but like an ice cream date, like what type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we going on a picnic and then going to the little ice cream parlor and
Like we can
talking over cones or
exactly.
sundaes or what have you?
Just kind of like
You
a
know what I
little,
mean?
like I said, in the sense that, like I said, we dealing with people that are, adults, and if we dating, then we may have different schedules, different kids, like maybe our kids aren't together, whatever the case may be. So it's like I know we don't have a lot of time, you know what I mean? So I feel like just a quick little, what you doing right now? You busy? You like no, I mean, let's go get some ice cream or something.
I think with this, with the dating world now, that $50 isn't gonna give someone a quality what they would view as a quality date.
Right.
However, I think in order for that to work, it has to be someone that you've already been currently
Oh,
dating.
definitely, definitely.
Like for that to be a quality date for them because everything is so expensive right now. I just think like the only way you can have a quality date at $50 is like if he telling you to come over and he order you an Uber and he just make the meal,
True.
or you know what I'm saying. I think that would be the only way, for it to be considered like quality, especially if he like a good cook. Then then it's bomb. But then if you're doing that on the first or second date, you may not get a second one with how these chicks coming these
Well, in this
days.
day and age, I'm gonna be honest with you. You go on a date with only $50, and she know you only got $50. You probably gonna be talked about. I'm gonna be honest, and you 9 times out of 10 not gonna get a second date. I mean, we are in a different day and age, and then you gotta understand too that right now the same value of $50 back in the days is not the same value of $50
No,
right now.
$50 spend like
So
$5
yeah,
now.
so that's the problem with that. But like I said, back then I just feel like in that time it wasn't necessarily about the amount of money that you were spending, but just more so about the fact that you were trying to, court someone and get to know them. So I mean, like I guess just depending on the woman and her perspective on it. Maybe if you took away the title of calling it a date and you just told someone like, "Hey, let's go run here and get some, like I said, some ice cream
Well,
or something
some
like that, or
girls.
whatever the case may be," then maybe she won't feel like, "Well, what the fuck I look like? I'm not going on no date with you and you talking about you only got $50."
I mean, I don't think he really gonna be telling her he got $50. But then I also think like quality quality of the date is like how much fun I had on a date. So
True.
that would be a quality date.
That's
Like
what I
this
mean.
is a good date. Like I had a ball. Like not thinking about how much money we had because I've had dates where they were expensive and I didn't have fun.
Right.
They were just expensive.
Exactly.
Like it's just an
But that's my point
expensive
though. That's
date. That
why
doesn't make it a
that's
fun
what I
date.
mean by like when I say like you talking about quality. Like what is that woman's definition of quality time or a quality date? You know what I mean? Like some women are simple. They don't require all of that extra shit. So for that reason, like I said, ice cream and walking through the park while we like, looking at the pond and kind of like talking and building in the process. she may walk away from that and be like, well, I feel more, sufficient with
I
that date
mean,
than I did with somebody
definitely.
paying $300-400 on a meal
especially
for me.
especially if you with someone that you like, and then like, just say for instance, if both of you are really busy all the time, like you're working, so you're always busy and you miss each other, like because schedules are conflictive or whatever. I
Yeah,
think any date with that would be a quality date.
yeah. But like I said, I think that's, more so when that history is built.
Even if
So,
it's like a week in history.
yeah.
So that brings me to the next question in reference to quality dates. So if you go on a date with a man and you at a very high end restaurant, ladies, do you, if he's paying the bill, do you think that you should leave the tip? Do you think that women should leave the tip? Do you think that the man should just take care of the bill, or do you think she should at least offer to leave the tip? Like, how do you think?
Well, me personally, I wasn't raised that way. So, I mean, typically, if I'm going on a date with you, I'm covering everything with you. So,
Hmm.
like, I mean, if that's what she choose to do, then I will probably still in that situation say, no, you good, sweetheart. You don't have to do that. I got it, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, though, if she's persistent, because you got some women that are pretty persistent about putting that card down and ensuring that she cover, because she's so Miss Independent and she want to guarantee that she show it. So at that particular time of checkout, she really showing like, well, a bitch ain't broke. So for that reason, you know what I mean? Like I can kind of respect the motherfucker feeling like, well, I'll leave the tip or whatever. But I mean, I'm still gonna put something on top of the tip that you leave. So don't make it, or I don't want you to feel like this is just like you the only one that's involved with this situation at the moment. But I mean, personally, yes, I think that
What you doing
I
right
don't
now? You busy?
mind leaving a tip. You know what I'm saying, and ensuring that a tip is left. And I don't think for the female, you know, it's not needed necessarily, but if she chooses to, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna like fight you for saying like, well, I'm leaving a tip. Like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, if you feel like that, so a waiter did something, like that you like, no, I liked how that service was. I want to make sure I leave them a tip. Then go ahead and leave them a tip. In my opinion, I think it's cool.
I mean, I don't think that she should have to leave the tip, but I think that, I mean, I have left the tip before. Like,
Right.
I've left the tip like, oh, I'll leave the tip, not because he was looking for me to leave it, but it just felt like, okay, just to let you know that like I'm not coming here to just.
Yeah, it's not a one-sided thing where I'm literally just out tonight and you feel like everything is. I mean, it's on you, but at the same time, though, it's not all on you. You know what I mean? I feel like that says a lot about a woman's character in that event because if she does do that, um, I'm gonna kind of judge her from afar and say to myself, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, at least I can see that she's not selfish. Like, to me, that shows that you're not selfish and that you're not just out like, well, because this nigga asked for my time. So since he asked for my, he leaving the tip and he paying for this and he paying for that, like, it just says a little bit more about your character if, you know what I'm saying, you do that. But I'm not expecting for you to do that, nor am I asking or wanting for you to do that either. So, like I said, I just say like that's just kind of like one of those things where I personally will make a note in my head like, damn, check her out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of bossed up about her. She didn't have to, but she did.
Right. So I also want to know, because I was watching Kevin Samuels this week, and he was talking about rules of engagement
Right.
during dates. So essentially, he was asking, when is a good time? Um, when would be a good time for you to have the first touch on a date? Like, when's a good time? Like, can you touch on the first date? Can you kiss on the first date? Like, how far are you willing to go on a first date?
I mean, me personally,
You
well,
a man.
so I mean, I personally, if on the first date and we going out or whatever the case may be, I'm a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So off back, I'm not gonna necessarily touch you unless you know what I mean. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. I have to
I mean,
feel
but what's
welcome. You
but
understand what I'm
right.
saying? Like, I
So,
have to feel welcome to you in
well,
order
let's
to. want to like touch you in any
Right, but
kind of
I
way,
want you
period.
to look at it on the end of you being a man. Like, you have to give consent also. Like, what's good for you for her to, like, grab your hand or massage your back, or, you know what I mean? Like, is that too much touching on a first date when you first meet her? Like, how does that go?
Well, I feel like on the first date, if you caressing me and shit, then you may be leading me to feel some type of way, and I don't think that that's what you giving off. Then you probably shouldn't be rubbing me.
Okay,
But
so
at the
you
same
don't find
time,
that to
though,
be acceptable
no, I wouldn't
necessarily, first
say
date
go
behavior for
rubbing
someone
on
to
me,
do that.
because if you rubbing on me, then I may get that wrong impression, and then you may come off like, well, what the fuck you think this is, boy? I wasn't on that. And then it's like, well, why are you rubbing on me?
So
Like, you
it'll
know what
be
I'm saying?
mixed signals.
So that's mixed signals. I think that on the first date, if just say for instance, if we walk in or something like that, and let's say for instance we walk in and we are about to cross the street, and I just so happen to touch the small of your back to kind of like, get in the way of traffic to kind of like stop you from being, and where the oncoming traffic is coming from. Um, I touched you. You get what I mean? But in the same breath, that wasn't like a disrespectful touch. You see what I'm saying? Like, you didn't feel no type of way, nor do I think that you would take it like, I think you would take it more so like, well, he's protecting me, opposed to him trying to, well, why the fuck he trying to touch all up on me? Like, what he think this is? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that if a motherfucker on the first date decides to, let's just say for instance, if it's the male or whatever, and it's a female, and he decide like he want to reach over and put his hand in between your pants and rest
Huh?
it in between your legs or whatever, then I feel like, as the woman, you probably, unless that's what you want, you know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, some women may want that, but if that's not what you want, then I think that he kind of overstepping his boundaries by putting his hands or in the area that's private to you. You know what I mean? So
So what about hand holding? Is that okay for
I think
a
so.
first date?
Hell
Okay.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So another question was, um, when is it time? At what date number is it okay to kiss or to caress your back? Like, if a woman, what number of date do you think is good? And how many times you got to go out with her
Well,
in order to feel
I'm a,
comfortable that
I'm
she
a,
can rub you without you taking it the wrong way?
I'm a firm believer that a woman will lead you in the direction of where she wants to go with you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a woman is gonna give you signs. She's gonna give you symbols. She's gonna make sure that you are full aware if this is something that she partake in, or if it's something that she want to experience with you. I think sometimes dudes be kind of like a front they move and kind of like thirsty to a degree, and because of that it fuck up a whole vibe. Like, here it is, a female that probably was gonna give you some and that was gonna probably take it there with you, but because you so thirsty and you overstepping certain boundaries, or making her feel like you kind of like eager, or like like almost finna make her a notch under your belt type of thing, then now it make her feel like, well, maybe this not what I should do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if a woman gives you, let's say for instance, on the third date, she decides that um, in the midst of holding her hand or whatever the case may be, y'all gonna leave each other for the night, and you give her a hug or whatever, right? Now, in the midst of that hug, everybody know the type of hug that I'm speaking on. It's like, you have like that few seconds of kind of like cheek to cheek action. If I feel like if a woman is, meeting you halfway in that kiss, go for it. But if you leaning in and you doing the most and all that, and she kind of like a little standoffish, then you probably done fucked up the whole mood, and you probably won't get that opportunity again. So
So basically, you're just saying you let the woman lead on a date.
always.
Okay, but that's still playing it safe because you're not answering the question. What is the date number for you where you would expect there to be
I'm never
some?
expecting nothing from a
Right.
woman.
I'm talking about as a man's point of view, not just
How
you
many dates
per
am I
se.
gonna go on before I feel like, goddamn it, you
Yes,
playing games with me? Is that what you
exactly.
mean? In
Yes,
that case, that's something totally different. Now,
yes.
if we go on a date or two or whatever the case may be, and I feel like it's just one of those dates where you just out to kind of get what the date offers, and that's it, that's all, and then you going about your business. You got one time to do that, and then by that second time, if I get that same vibe, it's a done deal. I don't even want to put my hands on you or do nothing with you, to be honest, like because you done already turned me off. So it's like if I see that type of shit, that's automatically a turn off.
Well, I'm just wondering why do I mean I've done it before. Like, but it wasn't because like, oh, I was just using somebody for a date to get food. You accept dates and initially like when you accept the date, you like attracted to the person that you got this date from, or maybe you're not so attracted, but you trying to switch up what your type is due to whatever circumstances happen in your past relationships, and you're trying to figure out like maybe I should give this person a chance and I go out with them because
Correct.
one date is fine, right?
Yeah.
But like I think that it is wrong for women to go on dates with men just to strictly use men for meals or to take them places to explore things. Like there are some girls who get full vacations out of men that they have no intentions on doing anything with. Like I'm not gonna have sex with him. I'm not even finna like really chill with him. He ain't gonna be in no pictures. We not about to do nothing together except the stuff that he paying for me to do because I'm here. But she has no interest. Like, I think that's definitely extremely problematic. Like you shouldn't be using people on dates. Like I think that again, dating with a purpose is important, especially like in our if you over 20 25 and you like 27 and you trying to get yourself together, and if your end goal is to have marriage, like when is your time frame to start dating with a purpose and not just dating to be doing something like because somebody asks, like every woman got those guys in their phone that they just don't really like, but he got her phone number and
Mm.
you went out with him a few times before and it just don't work. There's no chemistry. Like he feeling you but you're not feeling him.
Right.
At what point do you say no, I'm good, I'm not gonna go on a date, and you stop leading him on? Like and even with guys, like because guys date girls and not really date them. Like go over her house, she make you a meal, she come over your house, y'all Netflix and chill, but you don't really like her. You just trying to get to the end all do all because you know that she is sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you decide like I don't want this because I want something else? Like I should just cut this off. Like yeah, we tried, we can be friends, but we don't have any chemistry. We don't have no chemistry. All we do is have sex.
Right.
Like I think people should be adult enough and upfront to say what it is that they want. Like you shouldn't be hiding your hand, like playing, because eventually that come out, and I think that's hurtful to people. Plus it's hurtful to you because time is the most expensive thing we have because we
Mm.
can't get it back. There's no
Exactly.
refund for your time.
Yeah.
So the same way that you're wasting someone else's time, you're wasting your own time when you could be finding the love of your life.
I
Because you could
agree.
have missed out on that date and then happen to go to the cleaners or to the grocery store and bump into the love of your life.
I just feel like in this day and age, in the situations like that we encounter, and I feel like people in general with the dating phase of things right now, it's just really fucked up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like dating somebody in this day and age is so weird. I feel like, just kind of looking at it from afar, I just feel like people don't ever like it's hard to see who has the right intentions. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's man or woman. You get what I mean? Because he's dating with the intentions of basically only betting her. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, after that, it's like, yeah, I paid a couple dollars, but shit, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna do that anyways, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that just
And
wasn't the purpose. Like, that's
yeah,
not man and woman's
no.
purpose.
And then you have
Like,
women on the other
who
hand
want to get
who
every dollar
they
out of
are
his
literally
pocket.
sitting around this motherfucker that's like, yeah, so I mean, he said he going to Miami. I don't necessarily want to do nothing with him, but shit, I could take a trip to Miami. You know what I mean? And just like that, now you go on a trip with this man. Like I said, when you knew from the jump that you really didn't like him, you knew that you really didn't want no serious involvement with him, but you went on this trip. And then now here it is, this guy done paid for everything, but you sit around and make him feel like he tripping by feeling like he needs something out of this arrangement, because it's fucked up that this went from dating to arrangement.
Well, it's
That'd
a
be the problem.
one-sided arrangement,
Yeah, but
but I don't think it's okay for men to just expect sex just
no,
because
I'm not even
they're
saying
doing
just
a
sex.
favor.
I'm
But
not even saying
I
like
get
just
what
that.
I get what you're saying because it is mixed signals. Because at some point you think that maybe you are getting exclusive, that you are getting to know each other, so you think
I
something
don't
more
think
is
no
coming.
woman. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this probably 2 times. I don't think no woman in general should be. If you know for 100% fact, and I think that you should definitely consider this before you take that flight itinerary and decide that you're gonna go on and take this trip. If you are not going to sleep with this man, and you know damn well that that is not your intentions, I personally would not go out of town with a person that and share a room. Now, if you're gonna do it, then you should definitely tell this person, if
I need
I
a separate
go, I
room.
need my own room, I need my
We
own
not having no
everything.
sex.
And if I choose to go there with you and I choose to stay with you, then by all means I'll let you know, and then we can go ahead and do what we do. But if not, I feel comfortable in my own space. If you can, give me my own room. And at that point, you give that man the option to make a decision on if he still want to go forward with this shit, or if he like, since I don't know if this is a for sure thing, I'm gonna go ahead and leave her at home. It saves you the time and hassle from being left at the motherfucking airport with no motherfucking ride and no motherfucking Uber home.
I hope
And it
sis got
saves
her
him.
own
No,
money.
and it saves him because now he ain't got to worry about the fucking hassle of getting upset, angry, knowing damn well, goddamn it, that he done invested all of this energy and time into this person, but he ain't getting not even a percentage of that shit back because she never was on that to begin with. This was literally a vacation for her to just relax. She wasn't on none of that extra shit. She wasn't trying to really build a relationship or none of that type of shit. I think, like I said, it's just a kind of a crazy, space that we in right now when it's talking about dating, because you really don't know people's intentions. It's fucked up, and
No,
because
it's like
money
it's a
move
price on
every fucking body.
everything.
Yeah, money move every fucking body at this point. So it's like money moves her because she see you got it, and then him on his end because he feel like he got money. He feel like she's supposed to bust it open on the split. You know what I mean? Like, it's just money moves everybody, and you never really know people's intention. That's why I feel like in the beginning, you shouldn't go on no super expensive ass date. It shouldn't be about finances. It should be about the time. So, like, if we gonna go out or whatever, if we gonna go spend some time together, let's do something that's normal. Not nothing that's super over the top. I don't want to have to necessarily wow you on this first date, because I want to see if it's worth having a second date or if it's even worth moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot
So
of times people don't.
what's an acceptable first date? Ice cream, coffee at Starbucks.
Ice
Because the
cream,
first date can be something like
ice
20 minutes,
creams.
45 minutes.
Yeah, ice cream. I mean,
Just coming to chat.
you can go get
Coming to
lunch.
feel it
You know what I'm saying?
out.
I'm not even saying that you can't go get lunch or drink. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I
I'm just
mean?
saying,
Like,
like, you
whatever.
feeling each other out, so you want to make it quick to see, like, maybe you could meet up later on in the night.
Yeah, like
But
some
a
quick
little quick,
shit. Like some
yeah.
little quick shit. Like, oh yeah, you getting coffee? Okay, yeah, let's stop at Starbucks or whatever. We'll get a coffee real quick or whatever. You know, just kind of like a quick little, hey, what you doing later on? Okay, my plans are this, your plans are that. Let's get together. But if there's no chemistry at Starbucks, why the fuck will we go to Roof Chris? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't
Exactly.
make any
That's my
sense. Like,
point. Like, you can figure out if you. I think that would be acceptable. I think that it wouldn't be anything wrong with that. It's
it's
kind of
fair.
like
It's definitely fair.
it's kind of like, like during club times, like you meet somebody at the club and it's nighttime, so you a little drunk, you a
Yeah.
little fucked up, but you exchange
Yeah,
numbers
you
and
got those gargles
you like,
on.
I know I
Mm-hmm.
gave somebody my number last
Yeah.
night. Like, let me text this person and meet up with them in the daylight to make sure that it's cool.
Yeah.
You do those little quick little drive-bys. It's a quick little chat or whatever. Maybe you get something to eat. You grab some quick, even if it's some fast food like a burger spot or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You can sit down and smash burger and just chop it up because y'all really trying to figure out, was both of us drunk right now?
Right.
Can this
Is
potentially go
this even
somewhere?
worth having each other's number, or do we go ahead and delete it now? Because, like I
Yes.
said, sometimes
That's who want
shit
to
be
play.
really better left where you were. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to be left where you were. So for that reason, I think that if you want to date somebody, it shouldn't be based on an amount. It should be based on the interest. You know what I mean? Like, if we interested enough in each other, then we should be able to meet up anywhere just to chop it up for a quick second and see if, we want to take it a step further and actually, court each other and, do the whole dating thing, or, just anything like that in general. So, I mean, yeah, to answer that question, I personally think that it's normal to have a regular date first. And when I say regular date, I mean just something like simple, like you know what I'm saying. Like I said, we
I
could
would
just
be
we
accepting
can
of the little
literally
regular date.
literally go walk the track. You know what I'm saying? Like you say you finna go work out, I say fuck it, I'm coming to work out
Yeah,
with
we
you.
can meet at the
We
gym.
meet at the gym, at the track. We just walking, talking. You know what I'm saying? Just really bonding
All
and
dates don't
that type of thing.
require to be money. It don't have to be
It's
monetary.
not. It's
Like,
not about always about finances.
when your mama told you don't be fucking for free,
Yeah.
she didn't mean put a price on your vagina.
No, she didn't.
She meant have sex with a purpose, like a relationship, like
Yes.
monogamy,
Correct.
not money. I think your mom meant monogamy. She didn't mean go prostitute yourself. Otherwise, she just would have told you how to be a streetwalker.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure nobody's parent is giving them that information, saying like, if that's what killed me in some cases with women is because some women will literally use every man that they run into as a business opportunity or as a business
Mm-hmm.
transaction opposed to like a regular meeting. Like we meet each other, hey, how you doing? 15, 20 minutes into us talking. I mean, because I don't just be talking to niggas for free. Like, wait, what? What the fuck you mean?
Right.
Like,
This is not an interview,
you just gave me
ma'am.
your number. What do you mean you don't talk to niggas for free? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is this a business transaction? And I'm basically trying to get to know you. And or say for instance, I say like, yeah, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to see if I could take you out sometime. Maybe we can get something to eat or what. Well, I don't just be going out with anybody. Like, you know what I mean? So if we going out, we gotta be doing this and doing that. Like, all of these big ass, high ass expectations and like I said, to not go anywhere. So if you really not interested in getting to know who I am or how I'm really coming, you really trying to see how deep my pockets is to be able to see how much I can contribute to your current situation. You
But
know what I
that's
mean?
it's so bad like that even with dating because people get like that even in their friendships.
It's
So
crazy.
like they want monetary production from their friendships. Like they think that I understand that everything should make you grow,
Yeah.
but everything shouldn't cost.
No.
Like like you as a person, you should be priceless. Like if you could put a price tag on
Yeah.
yourself, like that's messed
I
up.
feel like putting a price tag on every single thing in your life is questionable because that means that you are
A
definitely
bill
moved
that
by
make you a
money,
bill.
and that means that your behavior is one that I need to watch because how is it that you only moved by money? You know what I'm saying? Like if I do something to you, your answer is like, for example, some women, not all, but some, and in some cases, if I do something fucked up or I do something out of line, my way of making up with you is I gotta buy you a bag. I gotta buy you a pair of shoes, or I gotta be able to take you. Like, why am I taking you out buying
Right.
you something because I fucked up? Like, I fucked
So
up, but why am I
well,
bringing you a gift? I should be showing you that I won't do this again.
yes, like I said, the best apology is changed behavior. It's not a new bag. A new bag won't hurt. Thank you for the gift. However, I want to see changed behavior. If the gift just come with the same old shit, you can keep it.
Yeah, because a motherfucker will buy you 10, 20 motherfucking bags, goddamn it, and be fucking 10, 20 hoes every time you catch them. So it's like, to be honest, if that's all you want to be able, for me to be this shit, then all means I got a bag for you if you gonna still let me do what I do and not have no issue with
So
it.
what's a good makeup gift to men though when women fuck up? What's a good makeup
Some
gift?
head.
I already knew you was finna fucking say that. See, that's
Some
the
head.
problem.
No, I'm just
That's
playing.
why
I'm just
women
playing.
think
I'm
that
just playing.
monetary
I'm just
favors
joking.
are
I'm
forgiveness
just
because
joking.
men
I'm
think
just joking.
sexual favors are for
I'm really just
forgiveness.
joking. Like seriously, I'm joking. I don't think that. I think a good gift also is to be able to apologize. You know what I mean? Like men look for some of the same thing that women look for as well because you got to think about it like this too. Like we want to be able to feel like if you fuck up, because in some cases
Right,
women don't take
that you fight for
accountability.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
women don't take accountability in most situations, and they feel like shit. Cause you fucking with me, you need to take everything that come with me, flaws and all, and they don't like taking accountability after that. So what I'm saying is for me as for a woman to take accountability and be able to say like, I was wrong or I overstepped my boundaries right there. Or I apologize. That's a big, big, big thing for me because most women don't do it. So it ain't about, I don't want you to buy me shit. Like you don't have to buy me
Mm-hmm.
nothing to make me feel like you sorry or that, what I'm saying, for me to forgive you. I think that just being woman enough to even say like, that was wrong. You know what I mean? Like I was mad, you know what I'm saying? Like I really shouldn't have talked to you like that, or I really shouldn't have like came and did this or did that. This is kind of out of character for me, but it was because of this or because of that. That in itself was like, you know what I'm saying, damn near more than I could ever ask for, because like I said, in most cases, you won't get that from a person.
Hmm. I say sorry.
Sometimes. Very, very little. Very
I'm
little.
very rarely wrong.
Very little. And
Exactly.
she's wrong
You a damn
mostly.
lie.
Nah, I wouldn't say very little. That's a lie.
I am. I'm not. I am not
And
wrong a
that's
lot
what's
of the
wrong with women.
time.
See, accountability. You see what I'm saying?
I
That's
am
exactly what
accountable.
I
I
mean.
said I'm not wrong all the
You
time.
asked them.
I'm wrong. I am wrong small amounts of the time,
Yeah.
and I say sorry. Go to hell.
Yeah. Anyway, so on
Go
to
to
the
hell.
next topic.
Go to hell.
If you all are on a date and you all decide that you are going to go somewhere, now that you all have went past that first date or whatever, and y'all decide to take it to that next one, is it okay for you all to ride in the same car on the date, or should you ride in separate cars?
I think I should always get picked up on a date. You should open my door. You
Hmm.
should bring me flowers. I think you should pick me up on a date. I think you should court me. Not that men don't want to feel appreciated too, but I think like that's how it should be. Like
Hmm.
men should bring flowers, and women like I got dressed up for you. I smell good for you. I got on these painful shoes for you.
Yeah,
I just want some flowers and some doors open. I think that doors should always be open for women. All the time.
I
Every
agree.
door. You should open doors for women.
I agree. I
And
mean,
you should definitely pick me up if we going on a date. The only time you don't pick me up on dates is when we going together.
right.
We go together, and you don't gotta pick me up, babe. I meet you at the restaurant because we running late now. So now I'm not pretending to be the girl that's punctual because I'm really slow and I be bullshitting in the mirror and stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, I think that the same. If we going on a date, I feel like I should definitely come and pick you up. Um, Definitely open your door. You know what I'm saying? Flowers, especially in the beginning phase of everything, because you really want to be able to wow a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be able to appear definitely different. Because I feel like a lot of people like to skip over stuff, and men kind of like miss the small details of what really gets a woman, to be like happy, or wanting her to like see you in that type of light or whatever, and in that type of situation. So what happens is we turn around and kind of neglect what be like simple things that we can do, like just like I said, small as opening her door or bringing flowers when we pick them up, or like that type of thing. And so I feel like pick them up, take them out, bring you a nice little bouquet. Of course, like I said, all women love flowers, so you want to make sure you bring you a nice bouquet. 9 times out of 10, as long as you open those doors, bring those flowers, listen, listen. That's the key.
We tell
Listening.
you everything you need to know.
Listening. Because in most cases, whatever it is that you want to know about her, she's already told you, or she's telling you, as long as you listening. So on that first date, listen. Take a little time, listen to what she's saying, take in what she's saying, take some notes, use those notes the next time around if you get that second date, because women like to be able to see that you are listening. It gives them big, a bigger heart for you. You know what I'm saying? It allows them to understand that none of what she was doing was in vain, and you weren't just staring at her titties and ass the whole night.
Okay.
You know.
So next question. While you're dating, let's say you guys are in a relationship now. You went past the dating stage, the courting phase, and y'all decided y'all gonna be exclusive. When is the best time to go exclusive on social media? When should that happen?
Oh, because some people treat social media like they fucking sanctuary. Lord Jesus, you probably never get on that bitch page. I ain't even gonna lie, like for real, like dating in this day and age, like you probably ain't gonna get on that girl page, cause I mean, like if she gotta really want to fuck with you, Or
But
vice
what
versa.
about
No,
dudes?
oh, no,
I
no,
was gonna
vice
say,
versa.
cause
No, no.
dudes do
It's
not
no
be putting
different.
their
It's
girl
no
on their
difference.
on
It's no
their
difference.
social
Vice
media,
versa, like you know what I'm saying. Most cases, I think
and not in your close friends.
no, I
Make it
think
loud.
if you
Love me
feeling
out loud.
if you feeling the person, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was feeling you. I didn't hesitate to post you on my page. I
This
posted
is
you on my
true.
page in less than 30 days.
This
You
is
know what I'm
true.
saying? But that's me. You feel me? I feel like if the guy is really, really like, um, you know, after you and really want you and like want to put that title and show you, like, nah, you mass. He ain't got no reason with showing it to the world. Why would he have an issue with showing it to the world when, you know, he wants to be able to have you in that same capacity. You know, like he wants you to feel comfortable to be able to say you fuck with him, just like he want to feel comfortable to say, you know, he fuck with you. So I think that you definitely want to be able to build a relationship first, though. Like understand the person that you know that you're
I
saying that you put this title on or that you about to put this title on first before you just jump into shit.
Well, I think the girls, women take a minute to, make it public because they be thinking dudes always got some, some groupies in the background because y'all hate cutting off y'all hoes. Like y'all wait. Everybody's always waiting until they think that the next party didn't cut off their hoes, and then that's when you going through that creeping through phones phases, trying to figure out vibes, trying to test people to see if they lying
Right.
type thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would think, as soon as we say that we exclusive, I think that both of us are honest so we could go public on social media. But
Yeah.
I think it's a conversation you should both have. Like, do you want your relationship? How much are you gonna post on social media? What will you keep private? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the announcement like, oh, you're off the market,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like, that's
Cause I
fine.
honestly think that be the real reason. In most cases,
Yes,
that
you
people
are
people
not for
people
sale. Not
don't
well, not
like
sale,
to
but
post
you're
people
not for.
on their social media because they feel like at that point in time that it's definitely taking them off the market, which means that it's showing to the world that they are no longer available. So like these same few hundred or few thousand followers that's viewing your page on a day-to-day basis, they no longer, which in most cases, which I don't even understand what people don't get about this, honestly, people want you more when you in the situation, just being real. Like you really don't have to hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no reason to hide it. It's not gonna make it no easier for you. It's not gonna make nobody want you more or want you less. If you with somebody and you got really genuine intents, when you fucking with them, I feel like you shouldn't have no issue with being able to post them and like yeah, this me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you don't want to jump the gun because sometimes women will jump the gun and be like, oh yeah, because this my man, and then motherfucker come out of woodwork and find out not only the friend but all the bitches in the neighborhood as well. You know what I'm saying? So like you want to know who you actually fucking with and understand that if that person is genuine or not and saying they really really want to be with you like on a serious note.
Yeah. So, since we're on the topic of social media, let's say you guys have been dating and now you're in a relationship and everyone knows you're in a relationship. She got her group of friends, you got your group of friends. Is it okay for your friends to follow your girlfriend or vice versa, your girlfriend to follow your friends, or for you as a woman for your friends to follow your man? Because I know a lot of women who literally don't ever tag their boyfriends because it's always some weird chick
Hmm.
who want to go instantly add their man as a friend. Like, why are you looking to add my man as a friend? What is it that you looking to see that you already don't see on my page?
Well, I mean, I feel like if it's your friend, like your friend, like a motherfucker you talk to on a day-to-day basis, and everybody got those friends, right? Where you know what they friends kind of like will or won't do, or what kind of friend you dealing with. So if this is like one of those friends where you feel like this one of the ones where you like, my friend kind of like hoish to a degree, then and that's man or woman, like either way. I feel like you have to give people boundaries. So like certain shit you don't bring around certain people and certain topics or situations you don't give to certain people because shit just get misconstrued and shit get fucked up. Like it can be a regular relationship or something like that. It's something as simple as that, and then turn around and now it's some overstepping going on, and motherfuckers kind of like feeling like it's some extra shit going on, in those like friendships or whatever. So I think like if a person is in a relationship and they got a motherfucker like, this my best friend, for example, and then my best friend like follows you on Instagram or some shit like that. Um, if you're a regular person that's not on the Instagram doing the most, then it's not really, I'm not worried about them really necessarily seeing nothing or doing nothing or none of that shit. But like if it's like if you my girl or my woman and you kind of like, be posting half naked nudes or
Well,
whatever the
even not
case
if
may
not
be.
even if they have naked news, if she just posts body pics because her body nice or she think her body nice or
Yeah.
whatever, body pics that still show her frame, you're okay with like your friends
I
watching that
I'm
because
not.
what is they like? I mean, I understand you can have friends that consider your girlfriend like, oh, that's my sister,
Yeah.
like that's something different, but ones that's not like, oh, that's my
That's my
sister,
point. Like, you
yeah.
feel me? You have friends that go in certain categories. You have friends that are just like genuine friends, and then you got friends that are like situationship type of friends, where really y'all ain't friends, but y'all kind of like like y'all got certain shit in common, and for that reason, y'all fuck with each other. But what happens in those situations is those people sometimes will backdoor you and turn around and be like, well, he ain't really my friend or she ain't really my friend, so that's why they doing the snake shit that they doing. So
Right.
that's why I say like you got to be cautious of that particular person or how they coming, because you want to be able to know what type of friend you dealing with when you got this person that's following you or that's trying to follow your spouse or whatever.
Yeah. But yo, I mean, I don't have an issue with my friends follow you. You don't post nothing. I mean, I don't know. Some dude, I mean, it's not a lot of dudes that be thirst trapping anyway. So with a girl trying to follow your man, it is a wonder. Like if she not your friend like that, it is a wonder. If she was already following him, then it's nothing. You know what
Right.
I mean? But it be the like you tag your boyfriend, all of a sudden he got 150 friend requests
Yeah,
or
and most of them is
follow
from your
requests.
page, so
Yes,
it's
they all
like,
came
why
from
the
your
fuck
page.
do all of y'all want to follow
Yes,
him for
because, oh
or
my
her
God,
for?
whenever I tag you, all you do is, who is this? Who is this? You must have tagged me in something, because then he go declining people because he don't know who
I mean,
they
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like random people following me and shit like that, which is why I don't have even a gang of fucking followers. I'm too fucking paranoid,
He
and I be
just
them.
unlocked
Be
page.
blocking motherfuckers. It be random people like, and I'm sure they regular motherfuckers that's just like interested in like my life and things that I do,
I'm just
but
trying
I
to
just
figure
don't
out
know.
how
I don't
your
know.
weird ass rap and you do this podcast and you're a father, but you don't want followers. You're weird.
I don't not want followers. I just want people that's following me
Just
genuinely
stop
for
going.
all the right
You don't
reasons.
know. You
I
won't
don't
let
know
them
what
enter.
y'all on in the world. Like, the
Yes, so
world is
how do you
fucked up.
know if you keep deleting them? You should give them an opportunity to be good followers.
Because I feel like this. If your ass got zero posts and a picture, but you following 1,000 motherfuckers and ain't nobody following you back, then you weird as hell. What are you on? Why are you steady making fake pages to follow me for? Like, it's weird and unusual.
You already know who that is watching you. I know who watching
So
you.
I don't be understanding that shit. That's the type of shit to get your ass blocked, because I'm gonna block you. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
My block list long.
last question of the night, and we'll leave them with this one, and they can answer for themselves.
What's that?
The last question:
Last question of the night is
would you date yourself? Would you date yourself?
very good question.
Would you date yourself?
The person I am right now, yes.
Oh, I've been this shit. I would definitely date me. I'm like awesome.
And
Like
understand
I have
why I say
great date
that.
ideas. I'm sweet. I'm good.
I mean,
I
I've
would date
always like a good heart. Don't get me wrong. I feel like the reason why I'm saying that now is I'm a lot better of a person than I was when I was younger, and I mean that in like every way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Like I think me as a person now, I have the best intentions for most situations. You know what I mean? I know how to take my time. I'm not rushing into nothing. I'm not like pressed for shit. I value myself a lot more. I value, relationships and situations and shit a lot more. Now that I'm grown, like I said, I care about hurting people. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point in time, I really didn't give a fuck, because it was just kind of like, how much of this can I get in me? You feel me? Or how much of this can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm at a phase where, I actually value the time that I spend with people or the energy that I give people. So it can't go to any and everybody.
Right. Well, I'll leave you guys with that question for the night. I'll leave the post open on Apple for you guys to answer the question. I'll also have it available on YouTube. So thanks, guys,
And
for tuning
definitely,
in
everybody
tonight.
take the opportunity. If you all did not tune in, please go to our YouTube channel.
Please like, share, subscribe,
Like, share,
comment.
subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff because we really, really need y'all. We want this podcast to be a success, and we are nothing without y'all. So, y'all make sure you all take a look at our show, episode 8. And
We
this
greatly
is
appreciate you.
a wrap.
This is your hostess, Mrs. AP.
And the one and only paid in full Stackz. We appreciate y'all. Good night.
Good night.